Hello, folks, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host. Now, last time, we were doing this great tree mission. I don't remember for sure if I finished the roller coaster that I was working on or not on camera. But if I didn't, I did finish it eventually. But the part where it was interacting with the other coaster, and it was doing the really hard spiral down, I had to mostly delete that part, because it was too extreme for the coaster to actually be like rideable or usable. I don't remember if I fixed that on camera or not. I'd have to rewatch the episode or like at least the end of it. I just don't have time for that at the present moment. I just don't remember because it's been a while since I actually played. Now you'll see there's a star on this next mission here that we'll be doing today. I already tried to record this episode, but when I recorded it, I had been up for almost 24 hours, and I was incredibly tired, and I, zoned out multiple times during the, attempting to record it, and I was like, this is a really terrible video, looking back on it afterwards, because I was asleep through half the video. Not talking, zoning out, wandering around the camera. It was pretty bad, so we're just gonna restart. So, folks, please, while we're loading here, like the video. It helps me out a great deal, helps it become more popular, get more views, so on and so forth. Helps the channel. Please subscribe if you enjoy my stuff, because it's the best way for you to find more of my content if you really enjoy it. And, of course, is the best way to help my channel to grow. And, folks, if you would like to be able to play some games, actually play games with me, as well as maybe even record some games with me, as a guest or whatever, please check out my Patreon. Link is down in the description below, also at the end of the video, and there should be a button up here in the top right corner somewhere that will take you to it as well. So, we are on the Silversmith Manor, and their family is opening a theme park in the grounds of their estate to tackle their runaway debts. Your job is to build a successful park and keep the place afloat with just a few caveats. They are old-fashioned, will only allow traditional attractions, so you may want to aim your marketing efforts at family and ensure your ride sequences offer value for money. Oh, and build carefully, as the estate will take a percentage of any refunds. Good luck. So, this, of course, is their estate. And apparently we are in the UK somewhere. Because why the hell not? I wonder if that's the location of the company that made this, which incidentally is the company that made Elite Dangerous, which I actually had no idea about until I was watching an Elite Dangerous video the other day, and they said Frontier, whatever exactly the name of the company is, which I don't remember precisely off the top of my head, but it's Frontier something or other. And I was like, Frontier, what did I just see that on? And then I watched the intro to the game here when I was loading it up, and I was like, oh. Well then. Very wildly different games, but sure, why the hell not? So we're going to set a fairly basic price at the moment because we have no rides for the most part. There is this ride here, which goes around the little island that the actual estate building is on, which really isn't that terribly useful to me, but why in the hell do you have a... you know what? I probably don't want to know. But yeah, this goes around the thing. It does go down inside of some little caves here, which we might be able to take a quick gander at. Well, we will actually ride the thing at some point before we leave, since it's like the signature ride for this map. But there is like some animatronic tentacles here that I think move around on their base down there, just to provide like some sort of interesting thing to look at. And that looks like that's pretty much it. There isn't really a whole lot else to see, by and large. Of course, the walkway does go over the top of it there at one point. And then it just goes back up the hill. So it's a pretty basic ride. Can hold quite a few people, though. So, I mean, there's that. But there's not really a whole lot to it. Which is fine. I think the queue is possibly a little too short. But It's not bad, I suppose. It's not bad. We can handle it. So, no, it's actually pretty good excitement for all things considered. What are we at? $12? We can probably raise that to like 14. It's probably good. Okay, so we have the game paused because we have a couple things that we need to do. First off, we need to check out the finances, and we need to look at loans, because we actually have a loan, and if we look at the objectives, what are hard objectives to pay off said loan. Again, I have played this a little bit already, even if I was half unconscious doing it. So, but, yeah, it'll take forever to pay this off at doing a paying per month thing, so we definitely need to acquire sufficient money to just pay it off outright. Because it also has a pretty substantial interest rate on it. So that's fun. The very first thing that we want to do is we want to work on this, our gift shop, because gift shops are one of the most efficient ways to make money in this. Like, just straight up one of the best ways you can do it. And we need some more rides, because we don't have very many rides available to us, which you will see in a moment. And that's probably... I guess we can do another one. I wasn't going to do another one, but I guess we can do that. So we have 10,000 to work with, which frankly is not very good, but we're going to place down all of the rides we presently have available. There's not many. We'll straight up tell you right off the bat here, there's not many of them, but we're going to place all of them. And I'm going to try to place them kind of the way I placed them the first time I was playing this. Because, semi-unconscious or not, I did place them in a fairly effective, I feel, order and fairly effective locations. So, we're going to try to place them basically where I had them previously, which of course you guys have no idea about because, I did it off camera at this point since I have restarted, but I did place them closer to I will tell you, I am placing them closer to the walkway than I did the first time around, exception of this one anyway, because I had placed them like way off the beaten path and it was just kind of inefficient, but at this point, I'm placing them fairly close to where we want them. So I'm going to change this to be a path. There we go. We'll leave this as the path that it is right now, just for the hell of it, mostly because it would be unnecessarily expensive to replace. So there's really no particular reason to bother with that. So we just won't. Alright, so there we go. Ooh, that's kind of weird. So that gives me room to place another. It gives me room to place like a separate, or place the same thing and it will affect both of them, so it'll kind of save us a little bit of money. It's another thing that I did do off the first time I was playing this, is I probably wasted a little too much money with the, setting of the rides and things. I probably blew a little more money than I should have trying to pretty up the area. And it was kind of necessary with the way I had placed stuff, but I don't believe it's a good idea to do it that particular way again, just because it was really inefficient. Like, it looked pretty and worked fairly well, but I think we're better off doing it this way instead. Alright, so now we also need to place at least one food shop. Probably the Fairy Tale Village one. Oh, particularly because this has two things, yes. Okay, that'll work fairly well. Okay, so we will set up kind of a village as they come in the gate here. That should work pretty well. So we can set them up to do some things. I'll put this one in the park a little bit further. Actually, which money do I have left? Okay, I'm not going to do that then. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to do how I was going to do it, because I don't think it's a very good idea. So we will place the bathroom there. I don't think we have any other buildings presently available that are worth placing right now. So we'll leave those as is. So we need to set all of these up really quick. I do 15 and 10. We move all of the goodies. I still have not found out what the hell a gherkin is. One of these days, when I remember, I will check it out. I just keep forgetting. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do it that way. And then I was doing all the goodies on these ones, on the shakes. And then we were raising them to 7, I believe. So that should work reasonably well. We want this to be on 0.1. Use that for the same price for everywhere. And I think that gets all of that kind of stuff set up. So now we need to do the scenery stuff. I will do some blueprint things first, because they're easier to place. More than any other purpose, really. What's this? Oh, that's the high seas. I know what that. I mean, that might work. That might work. We can place that right there. That should affect both of them, which will be nice. We need... Let's see. Let's see. I think we want, like, the jousting somewhere. This should probably be over in the trees, kind of. If we can set them up. Maybe put it right there, and then we need to move this tree a little bit. Probably this one, too. Just move them over. I'll put that on the other side of there, and I'll move you just kind of out of the way. So you're not entirely blocking, though. You're not clipping through those too badly. You're clipping through it a little bit right now, but that's okay. I'll deal with it for the moment. It's acceptable to me. But I don't want it to be quite so bad in general. Why the hell is that so good, so high compared to these? Sometimes this the rating system for this doesn't make any sense to me. Order of the Queen. I mean, that works pretty well. Where do we put this one? Put that there, maybe. That looks pretty neat, actually. I like that one. And then we can put a loot tent, perhaps, here. That works. That probably maxes that one out. Oh, no, not quite, but it's close, pretty close. Oh, and it affected this one too, because it's so close to the, it's reasonably close. So I actually might not need to do any more with these, anyway. Maybe put that there, and then I'll do some trees here in a minute, which should help as well. Maybe do a flower stall. Face it this direction, put that like right there on next to the path. And that probably works pretty well. We can place the market stall down here, kind of near the, place it on the other side there. There we go. That should still affect that because it's in the general vicinity of it. I don't know precisely how far away these things will still influence the... That's not really the right kind of tree. I want these kind of trees. I don't know what kind of sycamore tree. Okay. Sycamore tree. There we go. I want to keep to the same general type of tree here for the most part, if we can manage it. Because it just would look really weird if we don't, so we probably want to have at least vaguely the same type of tree. For the most part. We don't want to get palm trees mixed in with these, because it'll just look really strange. It'll just look really, really strange. So we'll place a few bushes and some other miscellaneous things around. Just to, I want to get them up to all to maximum, but I'm also trying to like visually make it look better for us as well as the actual like, you know, in-game settings as well. So we want to fiddle with it just a bit so we can kind of pretty it all up some and get a reasonable degree of uniqueness to each of them, which is really the primary thing that we're trying to do. There we go. That works fairly well, and then we want to put a couple of trees of various types around, like, over here as well. So they kind of fit in, maybe a bush or two. So they kind of fit with the buildings and stuff as well. And I know, having been to a number of amusement parks myself in real life, anytime that there's space in between buildings here where guests could potentially wander back there, they usually put, like, a bush or something there, like a substantial bush that nobody's going to, you know, really be trying to climb through, because it would be really a pain in the ass to even attempt it, if not outright impossible. So, probably a smart move to do some of that kind of thing as well. Alright, so we are out of money. Not quite, but I mean, we're not exactly made of money at this point. So there was the easy bronze star, because I basically did everything in the last episode that I've done here, but it took me like 40-50 minutes to do it, as opposed to less than 20. And that was with a lot of me, like I said, like, getting lost in, like, falling asleep and just having problems. Having some problems. So, we no longer have that problem. Oh, we didn't have that problem this time. Anyway. Should probably build another toilet over here. Just because this is so isolated from the rest of the areas of the park. However, people are now turning around. Because before they were all, like, focusing on being up here because this was the only thing to do. But now a lot of people are like, oh, there's things to do elsewhere. Let's go there instead. And that's pretty neat. We should probably also place... let's build the small food shack and small drink shack over here. That way we have them in the park. But it also provides something in this area, because otherwise they have to go all the way back to the beginning. And it's quite a distance. I mean, it's not a huge distance, but it's quite a distance. We also should probably pause the game real quick and try to catch some money from all these people. And let's raise this slightly, since we actually have something to do in the park now. It'll make us a lot more money if we do it that way. Make us a lot more money if we raise it a bit, because it'll actually be... kind of want to know... Cash spent is 0, and then you walk through this thing, and cash spent 12. Nobody seems to be complaining about the amount of money. Maybe we should raise it a little bit. Let's try 4 and 3, perhaps. Let's see how well that works. I don't want people to be loot turning around, obviously, but I want to try to make as much money out of the entrance as we can, because that's money that we can get fairly rapidly here while we have these huge influx of people. Probably a smart move to try to make as much as we can at the beginning. So that does seem to be working reasonably well. Yeah, okay, so this money thing that they're looking at is also, I should say, a result of... Yeah, okay. That worked. That was a lot of fucking people coming in all of a sudden. It's a lot of damn people. So we need a park rating, 573, so we need to get that up a little bit. Not a whole lot, though. We're pretty close on that one. Park value. We're actually pretty close to the park value, too. And then the loan, of course, is the real issue. So the park rating should not take much. Oops. We just need something. We need some more rides, because right now we have very little. And/or we need to throw in some buildings or whatever to give us something a little bit more interesting to look at. Because at the present moment, we are very restricted on what we can actually do with things. But if we throw in some... Oh, damn, that is a huge little influx there. Oh, well, there's the medium, just out of the blue for no reason. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Whew. For a second, I couldn't do anything. What was that, to just achieve the park rating? Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. Oh, that was easy. Didn't even fucking do anything, we just kind of got it for free. Alright. Not exactly easy, difficult to acquire some of these, obviously. So I'm going to place this like right there, because it looks pretty cool, and I think it works fairly well, although, wow, that's not even close to being on the ground. You can move these things individually, though, so I think I just need to grab them all, and they should automatically place properly. It's just that I was trying to set all of these things at once, so it was putting them... It was placing them based on something, one particular building's location, as opposed to each individual building's location. So it was trying to put them, what would have been the ground for the one particular building, but obviously this ground right here is not flat, so it did not come even close to putting them all on the proper ground. So that is a peril, obviously, of placing a large number of items at once. So let that be a lesson to you folks, if you're doing this, if you play in this game at some point yourself. You know what, let's just put that down there on the flat ground, instead of up there, because it'll make more sense if it's placed somewhere that it's actually going to reach stuff. Okay, good. For a second, I thought all of that was going to be individual items, and I was going to be mad. It's going to be mad. So these are all individual items. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Is there anything in that tent? No. Okay, good. Good. Oh, great. The bush is its own thing. Fantastic. Alright, let's put it down to the ground a little bit. Makes more sense than having it sit where it was sitting. Oh, god damn it, each of these is a thing. Although I suppose that's alright, because it actually makes them set a little more intelligently than they would have otherwise. Because otherwise they would have been all over the damn place. Oh, I cannot select this. I cannot select this thing, can I? It will not let me select that pot individually. I have to select the... Like, it won't let me select the pot, rather, with the, with it inside the thing there. Which is annoying, but not that surprising, I suppose, all things considered. You placed in the ground. Well, not in the ground, but... I'm letting the time go intentionally here, by the way, because we are very much, right now out. You know, we just need money in order to do anything. And we have really nothing to place either. That is a problem sometimes with the whole like research kind of mechanic in the game. Because you place everything that you have to place, and there's nothing to place now. Like, there's literally nothing to place. We have no track rides. Although, I guess we could custom build something. So, I mean, there's that, but... Oh, yeah, about that. Hold on. Pause for a moment, then, because I forgot that we need to place, benches and shit, which I didn't do, because I didn't think about the... Oh. How about you select the things? God damn it. Select the other one. Yeah, wee bastard. There we go. Good enough? Nope, not far enough forward. We need to be moved a little bit farther forward. Right there is probably good. That way the things don't look like they're in front either. Okay, that fixes that for the most part. A little setup there. It's just on a hill, so it's not the best place to be placing it, really, all things considered. We're fine now, though. Given enough time, I'll probably build like a roller coaster here, which we're going to have to custom build, and we don't have the kind of money that it would take to do that yet, by and large. So I'm not going to really even worry about that too much at the present moment. Alright, so what was I just thinking? Oh, right, we need park benches, and we need... No, I need no, this is what we want. Path extras, there we go. Barrel bins, I guess? I suppose? Yeah, so we need to place bins, because we didn't place any before, and people are now throwing trash everywhere. We need to hire some staff, because we don't have any right at the moment. So we need somebody to, like, clean up the trash that has already been thrown on the ground. We need an mechanic, which I had done in the last time when I was practically asleep when I was recording this. I actually did hire the staff. It was one of the few things I actually remembered to do, or thought of doing, rather. Despite being nigh unconscious, but did not think about it this time, though, so that's not good. Do need to do that. And I'm just gonna go with the barrel benches, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't fit quite as well with this theme as it does with, like, the theme from, like, the... Oh, can I not put it here? Why can I not put this here? But I could put it in the... I could put the barrel trash bin. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. So we just need some benches scattered throughout the park now, which unfortunately will take some time to do. Although luckily it does snap to the the paths, which I do like. It'll automatically, you know, be like, oh, this is a path. I'm going to put myself, you know, you probably want to put me on a path. So it just does that automatically, and I don't have to be like manually placing it on the path or whatever, which is nice. Although except when it does that. I think that still technically qualifies. I think that still technically works. Just not quite as well as I would like. Should also probably change the whole path to this when we have the time, the money to do it. Unfortunately, that will take money, which we don't have a whole lot of right now. We don't have a whole lot of money in any way, shape, or form at the moment. Should probably hire like 3 of these guys. Just kind of scatter them around a little bit. There we go. And then we need probably just 1 mechanic right now. don't have very many rides, and one guy should be able to do it, and then we'll hire a single entertainer for the time being. Okay, there we go. That should solve the trash problem and the lack of seats and some of those kind of issues. Do need to look and see. Too gentle. Just trying to make sure that nobody's like, it's too expensive. Let's raise this to 15. We probably need to expand the queue for this, because the queue for this is way too short. Like, ridiculously too short. So we're going to actually do that. Which queue is this? I think that's the queue. Kinda hard to tell. I need to delete this path here real quick. There we go. Pause the game for a second so we don't screw up the queue. Why? What are you doing, game? Why you do this? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, did they do something else here? Set this up as, did they not set this up as a? Because you can manually place the ticket booths at wherever you want. So I'm wondering if they did something. No, please select the ride. We can edit the track. Close it real quick. I don't want to edit the track itself. I want to edit... No, I don't want to edit the track. I want to edit the entrance. Let's see. No. See. I'm not seeing, like, it's trying to change. I don't know why it's trying to it's trying to do that if I do it this way too. Why is it altering? What the heck are you doing, game? Why are you doing this? Like, you're trying to turn this into... Trying to add, like, railings and shit to it, when you shouldn't be adding railings and stuff. I don't understand what you're doing. Or why you're doing it. Oh, shit, I don't have any money. Holy crap. I didn't realize I was out of money. Shit. Shit. Crap. Did not realize I was out of money. I just forcibly ejected everybody from out of the queue. I mean, I guess we have to wait until we have money now, because apparently our money just went out the door somehow. Don't really know why. Let's pause that for a second. Because we need a lot of money, apparently, because my money just exploded or something. I don't know what happened. we no longer have people coming in either, so that all that easy money is gone now. So now we have to rely on the money from the rides and stuff, which is a little annoying. Oh, you... Shut up with your music. You too. I missed the fact that you had music earlier. Yeah, okay, so I did not realize that that would affect the... Well, actually, I don't know what the hell happened to my money. No idea what happened to my money. I thought I was going to get money out of, well, I thought I had tons of money. I thought I had like $1,000 like 2 seconds ago. I don't know where it all went. Unless we had to like refund the money from when we closed the ride or something. Maybe? I don't know. I don't really know why you would want to do that, but... I mean, maybe. See, why are you doing this? Yeah. And? I just wanted to change the queue. So it'd make more sense. So it'd be longer. Why you do this? Why you make this so hard? Why do you make this so hard? Oops. Whatever. Screw it. It's open now, so it does have a slightly longer queue. I mean, the queue was ridiculously short before, considering how far people had to walk to get up here. And now, at least, it's slightly longer, which, frankly, doesn't do that much for me, but... Alright, so reveal that. That gives us another shop that we can place. And shops are, like, the most efficient way to make money, really. Are we, like... What is going on with our money? Like, why are we practically out of money? I'm not pleased with how out of money we are. All of our rides are costing us more money than we're making. Oh boy. What the hell was that I just looked at? Oh, it was the prices. Okay. For a second I thought that was like... I'm not actually sure what I thought that was. Something else. So now all the people are coming up here again because now they realize, oh, the thing's open. Yeah, maybe we had to refund them or something when we closed the ride. That's like the only thing I can really think of. Because I don't know why the hell we lost all of our money there for some reason. We're not doing good on money though right now. We're like kind of screwed as far as money goes at the moment, so... And I don't really know why, unless it's... Like, why are we losing so much money right now? So, park management, what is that coming from? Staff wages? Research costs. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, game. Average guest happiness is declining. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that one, because I don't know what to do about it. I don't know why we are, like, out of money all of a sudden. And I really don't entirely know why. Are you gonna give me a gift shop that's easy? Yes? No? Maybe? I guess we're just going with a really easy one, because I don't have the, I'm gonna go with a real easy one, I guess, because I don't presently have the... Let's actually place it over here. Go with the easy one, because I don't presently have a more interesting one to be placed, or the money to place it. And I know this will make us a lot of money, because gift shops are ridiculous on the amount of money that you get for them. It's probably a little on the extreme side, really. Like, the amount of money you can make out of the things. So let's raise the prices a little bit. And that should, like, this should make us a shit ton of money in fairly quick order, because people are like, ooh, gift shop, we want the things! And, like, everybody will buy stuff. That's how these have gone for me in the previous parks and stuff, that when I placed them, they just went, like, crazy when it came to these things. Apparently you are, like, super thirsty. I don't know why you're heading, like, a damn mile away from the, where you were. Because you should probably have been... What the hell are you doing, dumbass? If you're so thirsty, why are you getting on a ride? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm gonna fire the, well, let's see. Entertainers. How much am I paying you? 200. Oh. Well, then. Oh, and I realize I have to pay a mechanic. I'm going to fire the entertainer right now. I'm gonna fire the entertainer just because she looks so depressed. Oh. What do you mean fired? I mean you're fired. I'm sorry. Can I hire you back somehow? You make me feel really bad. You make me feel really, really terrible. Is there a way to hire you back? Apparently not. Oh well, in that case, I could throw you in the water and drown you. I don't know if that's a thing actually in this game. No, it's not. It's totally in the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games. You could pick anybody up and like throw them in the water and be like, "You get out!" But apparently that's not a thing now. Oh, you really do make me sad. You really do make me sad. What the hell is this? The Frontier Team, thank you for all you've accomplished. To the Stokeses. Oh, this must have been... Is this game Kickstarted or something? Like, this must be, like, Kickstarter things that were, done by different people. I'm guessing. I don't really know for sure. Okay, well, it saved me a little bit of money anyway. We're forced to pay way too much money to people right now, and it's... I mean... It is what it is, but... you need to make a lot more sales than you're making there, buddy. You probably need more than one of those, really. The amount of people we have in the park. Just one is probably not going to cut it. I mean... Roughly equal amounts of each of the three types. Barely have enough I can build another one of these. I think I will. Just because they... Again, these are the way to, like... This is how you make, like, the most money of anything in the game, really. You make so much more money on these than you do most anything else. So, I'm going to build another one. See, as long as the hike all the way up here is the problem. Why are people turning away? Not waiting that long to go on the queue. But the queue isn't that long, people. something going on here? Should this thing be filling with people? What's happening here? Rubbish all over the place. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. There was no rubbish. That was a little bit of rubbish. Where's one of my guys? Hey, you. It really needs to be possible to, pick the people up. Incidentally, folks, one of my Kickstarter goals, actually, I think even the cheapest one, maybe it's a second tier one. No, I think even the cheapest one allows you to add names that I can use to name people, places, ships, whatever, depending on the game that we're doing. And one of those things could be the people, the staff from in the park here, or any of these parks. It's less important right now, but when we start doing like a completely custom park, yeah, you might be interested. Just saying. We're waiting a lot over here. Maybe I should build another shop, and I should build it over here, because this appears to be where the majority of the people are trying to sit. So let's build one right here. Make sure the prices are the same. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so that should help with some of that, at least. And at some point, we need to build a roller coaster, but I do not have sufficient money to do that, unfortunately, right now. We're not even close to having enough money to do it, which is kind of annoying. I might have to fiddle with some stuff off camera, because we are basically at the end of an episode, sadly. Maybe I should have placed the rides and stuff over here. Because, like, everybody's focusing over here for some reason. Like, this is, like, where everyone is. And I think it's primarily because of this ride, because everybody, you know, this is the interesting ride, so everybody's trying to come up here to go on it. And, yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway. Again, this is the end of the episode, so I'm going to go ahead and go, folks. So I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.